But so my dad basically would come and search my room every day and take my Qur'an, take my hijab for salah, and that would hurt so much. So I had a hard time. My mom would cook pork on purpose and not tell me there was pork in there. It was very hard. I would just say, Ya Rasulullah, I love you. My name is Julie Anne Skazny, and people call me Noura. I am a student in Sharia, which is Islamic jurisprudence, and I also have a degree in marketing. I was born in Detroit, Michigan, where there are a lot of Arab immigrants over there. My mom is actually a Syrian Christian, but she was born in America. And so both of her parents, they have their roots from Aleppo, Syria. And my dad is Polish and Slavic. So my parents are actually Catholic. And that's what I grew up with. We would go to church on Sunday and we would go to catechism. And during the summer, we'd go to vacation Bible school. The kids were kind of making fun of him, because when a lot of people, when they're 15, they don't care. So they're just like, be quiet, we don't care, this kind of attitude. That's what really sparked interest inside me. What is it about Islam that makes him so confident in the deen, so confident in the religion with yaqeen? So I asked his mom for a copy of the Qur'an, the translation of the Qur'an in English. I went to her house and she gave me the translation, and it was time for Maghrib, right? And so she said, excuse me, we need to pray. So I saw them pray. I thought it was so beautiful, and that was the first time I ever heard the Qur'an being recited. So many things impressed me about Islam, Subhan Allah. I would say the first is just having that personal connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that, at least 5 times a day, we have that, one-on-one direct connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That, subhanallah, there's something in Islam that other people just don't have. I made shahada, I felt like every single burden, everything was just lifted off my plate, and that Subhan Allah, that I was starting new, that I was like a new person. But they realized that I was serious about Islam. They actually called the lady who had given me da'wah and told her, stop talking to my daughter, you're confusing her. So I wasn't aware of this phone call until many years later. But so my dad basically would come and search my room every day and take my Qur'an, take my hijab for salah, and that would hurt so much. So I had a hard time, my mom would cook pork on purpose and not tell me there was pork in there. It was very hard. I had a lot of persecution from my family, right? With my belief. My mom would make me go to church and go and talk to the priest, and because she thought I was confused. So for a few years, I hid my Islam. As a new Muslim, one of the hardest things is establishing the prayer, right? That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Al-Fatiha, right? He says, Ihdina siratan mustaqim, which means the na is saying we, guide us to the straight path. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing that we should all pray together, And that's one of the things that help new Muslims establish their prayer is by having a sister pray with them, right? I don't think I'd have any words. Yeah, I would just be so happy because this is the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the one who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chosen from all the humanity to bring us the message of Islam. And what he Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went through just to tell us about the message of Islam, I would just say, Ya Rasulullah, I love you.